Hello and welcome once again to another edition of Elections Unlocked, where we take you into the battle for 2024, decoding all the big election stories of the day. Our top story is coming from the Election Commission, where the appointment of the two election commissioners has taken place. They were selected by a committee headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Home Minister Amit Shah was part of it, and the leader of the Congress in the Lok Sabha, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. Apparently at that meeting, two names have been chosen. Both senior bureaucrats have been chosen by the search committee. Gyanesh Kumar, a retired bureaucrat from Kerala who served in the Home Ministry when Amit Shah was there, and also in his cooperative ministry. He played a major role, we are told, in the abrogation of Article 370 as well as in the Ram Mandir preparation. The other name chosen is Sukhbir Singh Sandhu from Punjab. He's a retired chief secretary of Uttarakhand government. Sukhbir Singh has also served as a secretary of the Lokayukt for a year. The leader of the opposition, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, said he was not happy with the selection, saying the names were virtually thrust on him, questioning the process that was followed. But that's a question that I want to raise and take in a moment. But first, let's listen into what Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said.
हमारा जो कमेटी, ये कमेटी की में एक प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, उसके साथ होम मिनिस्टर, मतलब दो मंत्री, और मैं एक विपक्ष, मतलब शुरू से ही इस कमेटी में बहुमत सरकार की पक्ष में है। तो इसलिए मैं कहीं ना कहीं सरकार जो चाहेगी वही होगी। सरकार की मंशा मुताबिक ये इलेक्शन कमिश्नर उसका चयन होगी।
So how should we see the process of appointment of two new election commissioners? Joining me now is former Chief Election Commissioner of India, Mr. O.P. Rawat. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Rawat. Mr. Rawat, are you satisfied with the manner in which the Election Commission Selection Committee is making these choices? Because the Supreme Court, you will recall, had ordered that it was the Chief Justice of India who should be part of the committee. Now, with the Prime Minister, Home Minister in a three-member committee, the fear is all that we will have is yes men of the Modi government in the Election Commission. How do you go along with that?
I just would like to take you back in the past when only government used to nominate and the president used to approve and election commissioners were appointed. From that, we have come up to the level when Honorable Supreme Court's orders have been complied, a law has been enacted as the Constitution stipulates in Article 324, and some improvement has come. I would say that we are a maturing democracy, and this is the process of maturing, that from total dominance of government for last 70-75 years, we have come about a step further, and now in the selection process, leader of opposition is also included.
But, you know, Mr. Rawat, while that is fine in principle, in theory, you will recall Mr. Lavasa, Ashok Lavasa, former election commissioner, passed a dissent note for the commission because he wanted a notice to be sent under the Model Code of Conduct to the Prime Minister at the time, Prime Minister Modi. What did we find? A few months later, he was out of the election commission. Arun Goyal has also resigned in very strange circumstances. All of this is raising questions over the neutrality of the election commission, sir. That's the problem. There's a question mark now.
Actually, most of the things in such cases are in the black box, and nobody knows as to what transpired. Like when Mr. Arun Goyal was appointed in a hurry, within 24 hours sanctioning VRS, appointing him as election commissioner, and he joining immediately, questions were raised, and even Honorable Supreme Court was seized of the matter, and they also expressed concern. Same thing earlier also. Election Commission has got procedures where if any election commissioner is having any difference of opinion, they can express, they can record, and if at all they feel that they are being excluded, they are not being given due space, they can go public. So there are checks and balances in election commissions working.
So
resignation is individual's choice.
Okay, from what you're saying, therefore, Mr. Rawat, you seem reasonably confident that this multi-member commission will not come under any pressure from the Modi government, will truly be a neutral umpire in the 2024 elections, because there's a sense that unlike the sessions of the past, the current election commission does not have the power or authority to really take on an all-powerful government of the day.
We are a maturing democracy and we must have faith in our systems as they are evolving, they are developing. And I would confirm that our election commission, since the time of Mr. Sukumar Sen in 1950, we have always been delivering, and Honorable Supreme Court observed in 2017 ruling that although the Parliament has not enacted a law as is stipulated in Article 324, all the CECs and ECs so far have delivered free, fair and credible elections every time. Now that satisfaction of Honorable Supreme Court is enough to justify.
Well, let's hope, Mr. Rawat, that the optimism you're showing that the country must show greater faith in the Election Commission is justified when the Election Commission takes over the code of conduct in a few days from now. I appreciate you joining us here, though, on this day when 2 more election commissioners have been appointed. Now, that's as far as the Election Commission is concerned. Prime Minister Modi, well, he is really on the road. He's now all set to go on a mega campaign blitz yet again in the southern states. This is his 5th visit across these states since the start of the year. Starting tomorrow, 15th of March, he will be in a southern blitz over 5 days, which will kick off from Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. On the same day, the Prime Minister will also visit the Patnamthitta Sabrimala temple in Kerala, Malkajgiri in Telangana. Every single day in the next 5 days, the Prime Minister will cover 2 to 3 districts across these southern states. And in most of these campaigns, the Prime Minister will be embarking on road shows as well. Okay, in this mega southern sojourn, what stands out is the Prime Minister's particular focus on 2 states, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, where he's already made multiple visits in the last couple of months. So how serious is the BJP's challenge in states like Tamil Nadu and Kerala, where they drew a blank in 2019? What to make out of the Prime Minister's mission south? I'm joined by GC Shekhar, senior journalist, joins me from Chennai. Appreciate your joining us, Shekhar. What's your sense? Because recent election, the BJP has been a single-digit party in Tamil Nadu, has not opened its account ever in Kerala. Are we seeing distinct signs of change in terms of vote share? Or do you really believe the BJP is poised for a big leap forward? Is this more hype than substance at the moment?
Well, definitely there is going to be an increase in the vote share. We don't know how much of it is going to be translated into seats, but definitely the party has been picking up on the ground. There has been a lot of support, and one reason is, of course, Modi's outreach. He's been the overall face of the BJP in Tamil Nadu. But more importantly, more specifically, the BJP has finally found itself a local leader who is making an impact in Annamalai. I think Annamalai has definitely made a difference to the BJP's campaign in Tamil Nadu in this election. Even if they don't win seats, I'm sure that he will take it beyond 10%. That is my reading.
You're saying he will take it. You're saying he will take the BJP beyond 10%. Are you therefore saying that it's now not just about the Modi factor, but the local face? But many will also say that as we've seen in the past, there have been many false dawns in Tamil Nadu. Is this the real thing? And from where is the BJP getting this extra vote? Is it the AIDMK which is crumbling and the opposition to the DMK which is weakening? Or is it being taken from both the Dravida parties?
I wouldn't say from the DMK. I don't think so. Tamil Nadu's vote has always been divided into two pies. One is DMK and another is anti-DMK. The anti-DMK votes used to go to ADMK regularly in the past. As long as Jayalalitha was there, even those who were inclined to vote for BJP voted for ADMK because she was more capable of winning elections than the BJP. In fact, BJP was at a time even ridiculed as slower than Nota. So that has changed because the party has got 4 MLAs in the assembly. Of course, it happened in 2021 in the company of ADMK. But even when the ADMK deserted it, the BJP did not blink an eye because they know that there is a groundswell of support for Annamalai, and votes from ADMK are also shifting to BJP because this is an election for Delhi. They have a prime minister to face. What could ADMK ask the voters? Right. How will it reach out to voters, and who will it be its prime minister to face? At least
what is the attraction? And what is the attraction of Annamalai according to you? Why is Annamalai such an attractive figure at the moment?
First one thing is that he is a son of the soil, dark skinned like say Rajnikant, and then he belongs to the OBC. He is a great communicator. He speaks very well in Tamil and English, and he is able to communicate the Modi government's plans and projects very, very effectively to the voters. And he took no other leader has traveled all across the 234 assembly seats in Tamil Nadu. Annamalai was the first one to do it with his Enmakkal Yatra, and there was a huge support for that, especially among youngsters. That is one thing the BJP was able to perceive, that a lot of youngsters were coming to these meetings that Annamalai was addressing, and also the fact that he has been the main voice of the opposition. Because when the ADMK was caught in its own internecine feud between Palaniswamy and O. Paneerselvam, it was Annamalai who took up the baton of the main opposition in Tamil Nadu. He was taking on the DMK on scams, on corruption.
So you're saying in a way, Annamalai has become a magnet for some of the opposition voices, especially among the youth. We'll wait and see, GC Shekhar, how much of this translates into vote share, how much translates into seats. But we'll keep a track on the Prime Minister's Mission South, and in particular, Mission Tamil Nadu, which is our focus at the moment. Thanks very much, GC Shekhar, for joining me here on the Elections Unlocked.
Thank you.
Rahul Gandhi's Nyaya Yatra is in Maharashtra at the moment, will conclude in Mumbai over the weekend. But the problem for Mr. Gandhi is that his own party, the Congress at the moment, is still in a tug of war over its seat share alliance in the Mahavikas Aghadi in the state. The Mahavikas Aghadi, or MVA, which currently includes the Congress, the Shiv Sena UBT or Uddhav Thackeray group, and the NCP Sharad Pawar, is still struggling to wrap up seat sharing. Allegedly because leaders are still waiting for the political outfit led by B.R. Ambedkar's grandson Prakash Ambedkar, his Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi, to join the opposition bloc, and there is confusion over how many seats the Shiv Sena in particular is demanding. The Sharad Pawar faction have already suggested giving 4 to 5 Lok Sabha seats to Prakash Ambedkar-led Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi, but they've given a list of 16 constituencies. The Shiv Sena wants 18. Now remember, Maharashtra is a key state, 48 seats on offer, the second largest after Uttar Pradesh. So what really is happening in Maharashtra? I want to go straight across to one of my newsmakers today, joined by Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi Chief Prakash Ambedkar. Appreciate your joining us, Dr. Ambedkar. You've now written a letter to the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge saying that not all partners of the alliance are still on board, claiming that it's moving at a very slow pace. Can you be more specific? What exactly are you looking for at the moment from this MVA alliance?
I think so. My letter is very specific, in which we have pointed out that we are an invitee in that meeting with MVA. And as an invitee, what we have noticed is that there are 10 seats which are in contest, or you can say both Congress and Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray are claiming it. Second, there are 5 seats wherein NCP and Congress and Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena are asking for the same seats.
No, but
In that situation, unless that is resolved, Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi cannot join that alliance. But whether they are going to be resolved or whether they are not going to be resolved, that is what the issue. First, let me complete first. This is one issue what we said, and the second question is unless and until this issue is resolved, you can't say there's going to be an united Mahavikas Aghadi. So the question of Mike putting across how many seats I want does not arise at all. Therefore, what my second part of the letter is, that whatever seats Congress has asked within MVA, let Vanchit and Congress sit and have an alliance on that seat, and the rest Congress can sit with Uddhav Thackeray, Shiv Sena and NCP and have a concrete alliance with them. So these are 2 proposals which I have given. Now let's see which one Congress accepts.
But listening to you, I want to understand, are you serious therefore you want to be part of this alliance, or are you simply negotiating and bargaining hard to get maximum seats for yourself, whether that's a couple of seats or 5 or 6? I mean, what is Prakash Ambedkar's game plan here?
The question is basically, Maharashtra situation is different from what is the rest of the country. Let me put it across. I would say Ayodhya Ram Janmabhoomi temple inauguration, there was euphoria in other parts of the country, but that euphoria was not there in Maharashtra. So what we conclude is that BJP's agenda as far as Ram Mandir is concerned has failed in Maharashtra. And therefore you find that they have been able to declare seats in other parts of the country, but not in Maharashtra. Because with Janange Patil's Andolan, which I am asking the MBA to take that into consideration, where they have still not agreed upon it, that is a powerful factor which is going to affect the Maharashtra election.
The fact is BJP has at least now declared 20 seats in Maharashtra, so the BJP is moving ahead. On the other hand, time is running out for the anti-BJP alliance. And we are hearing of these stories, how there is a battle seat for the past 1 month between the MVA allies. So clearly all is not well.
See, BJP, let me tell you, BJP will also wait till the last for declaration of this 48 seats. As I've mentioned, Marathas, they are a sizable bloc, no doubt. But against them is the OBC bloc also, which has consolidated during this Janange Patil's Andolan. So BJP is basically waiting to see if we are going with the Maratha bloc or we are going with the OBC bloc. According to that, BJP seats sharing will start changing.
Okay, let me leave it there, Prakash Ambedkar. You've given us a sense that it's not easy to craft an alliance with so many contestants for political space. We'll wait and see how the MVA plays out in that Cree state of Maharashtra. But thank you very much for joining me. I'm afraid that's all we have time for on this edition of Elections Unlocked. But before we wrap up this edition, here's one last little nugget, which is an interesting one. Filmmaker Ram Gopal Varma of Satya fame today made an unexpected announcement on his social media account saying that he would be contesting in the coming assembly elections in Andhra Pradesh from Pittapuram. Interesting, the director's announcement came minutes after Telugu Desam Party BJP Janasena declared that Tollywood star and actor JSP chief Pavan Kalyan would be fielded from that seat. When many reacted to the director's announcement negatively within minutes, Ram Gopal Varma posted again, saying he's dead serious about it. We'll wait and see whether this is another Bollywood potboiler. Ram Gopal Varma versus Pavan Kalyan. For me, it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. News and updates continue on the other side of the break. Keep watching India Today. Namaskar.